It's the homie Kynard. Look, it's Monday. I'm gonna drop a little game, give you a little information. This week I'm gonna talk about staying in your own lane. I think that it's a very underrated statement because the truth is if you stay in your own lane and you know what your destination is, then that allows you to navigate whatever life throws at you. But before we get into it, you know what it is. I need you to like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever it is. You get the information, you know what it is, and let's go. Stay in your own lane is probably one of the most underrated statements. Whatever your lane is, whatever you've dictated for yourself to say, hey, this is how I'm coming, this is what I'm doing. Like to ride your lane, stay there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be like nobody else. You ain't gotta try and look like nobody else, and just do you. Whatever's cool to you, represent that and let that be your lane, because can't nobody copy your sauce. You know, at that particular point, you know, as an artist, I think like you have to define what your lane is. And sometimes it takes time. You just gotta do what you gotta do to get where you gotta go. But in the end, like, I always wanna be out of the box. I ain't trying to sound like nobody. You know, in the box is crowded. There's a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't serve the individuals that want something a little different, you know, to continue doing what other people are doing. You know, I saw a couple people come on and speak to it as far as artists saying that most people don't want different. That's why those records hit. I look at it a little differently. I think as an artist, it's on you know, to penetrate that. Let your lane be prevalent, you know. Step out there and say, nah, this is just what I'm doing, and you either with the movement or you're not. You know, if you're in the way, like, we get you out the way, but this is the lane. And I'm just gonna ride it until, you know, we get it in front of enough people for them to be like, nah, that's really high. Now, it take money. It's just facts. But if you got the money and you can ride your lane, like at that point, that's all that's ever asked from you as an artist, is for you to artistically create and provide a vibe. And I would say most independent artists haven't graduated to that level. And that's just, it's real game. It's a reason why they still where they at. You know, and I think if you look at it, a good portion of everybody that's doing it, while it's different levels, everybody wants to be on top. But sometimes you never learn what it really takes because you ain't trying to do the work. So you got to stay in your lane. Do your thing. Do what makes you look good and do what you feel as a creative is the move. That's all that can ever be asked from you. Got to stay in your lane. The goal is to not be like anybody else. The goal is to be you.